Hey, what's up, Seekers?
Wanugee with GoldenDragonFortunes, your K-Rap psychic.
Mai-Li, Lotus, numerologist, feng shui consultant, and now tarot card reader.
Okay, well, that's a lot to cover. But we're going to cover somebody that I did a reading for, a rap reading, early on my channel 2 years ago. And it's for a member of the 9-member Twice group, girl group from Korea with 4 foreign members. And we're going to do one of the foreign members. And her name is Tzuyu. She's from Taiwan. You can check out my original rap that I told her fortune for. It's up here. But we're going to do her new reading moving forward for the next year. And we're going to use mahjong tiles and tarot cards. And we're going to see what happens for Tzuyu, for future. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, then.
Here we go.
Hey, what's up, seekers? Looking in the future, beakers. You K-pop leakers coming round and see us every weekers. Yo, diehard K-pop fans, I want to know your stance. Just let us know your bias, then go ahead, try us.
Hey, well, welcome everybody. Magandang umaga, magandang araw, mabuhay.
Wow, that was a mouthful too. I'm just going to be saying something simple, French. Bonjour.
Bonjour, yeah, salamat pagi. Anyway, welcome everybody. Irashaimase, everybody. So, we're going to be doing a reading for Cho. Anyway, we're going to be doing a reading for Tzuyu of Twice, the maknae, the youngest member of Twice. And we're going to use our mahjong tiles and our tarot cards. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, Mai-Li, why don't you tell us what's going to happen based on the tarot cards?
Okay, well, I pulled her cards.
Okay.
And actually, I'm very pleased with them. But Wanugee, do you like my new sunglasses?
Yeah, very nice.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you, thank you.
I got black, you got white. So am I the bad guy, you the good guy, or what was that?
I don't know. I just thought I'd switch out a little bit this time.
Okay, a little yin-yang here. That's what
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started.
Yeah.
So she received the Hangman, which is actually a very positive card. The Hangman is getting a different perspective of the world. She is to be calm and observant. This indicates the new phase in her life, and to actually look around for different and new ideas.
Well, you know, the Hangman in other interpretations, other decks, represents suspension, kind of suspend animation. Mm-hmm. So it seemed like there's going to be some changes coming. Mm-hmm. You know, her contract ends probably next year, so right now she just has to wait to see what happens. Okay,
well, as we move forward into this next few months or so, she's the High Priestess. Is a card of intuition and the subconscious, spiritual enlightenment. This card encourages us to look inside ourselves for the answers. So, self and finding the answers within
yourself. Yeah, High Priestess is a very intuitive card, so it's a nice card. Okay, so what else?
Okay, as we move forward, the Knight of Wands symbolizes an adventure and a wonderful event. So she's going to be offered some sort of well, as it says, adventure and an event, and it says to go for it. She should not hesitate and just go do it. The Ten of Cups represents contentment with relationships, and she should share her joy with others. So she's going to be happy at this time period. Okay.
Yeah, I think that has probably more to do with her members. Maybe, you know, kind of celebrating their last year under their contract, maybe, because there's 9 of them, and maybe this, maybe that's herself too. So I don't know, 10, I don't know, but yeah, cool.
Okay. So the Ace of Cups is the sign of a fresh start. Typically a new relationship. It's a good time to open the heart and accept what someone else has to offer. The Fool encourages curiosity and an open mind. Do not worry about the challenges. There's great potential and opportunity. So it's best just to come and go with your own gut when you have these opportunities being given to you. Is to feel optimistic and carefree, and it's a new phase in her life.
Yeah, you know, the Fool is kind of like associated with like a child. You know, you're open to the world, you're looking to new possibilities, ready to kind of grow to the new things.
Right.
So that's cool.
The Knight of Pentacles signifies efficient and hard work, indicates consistency and commitment to achieving one's goals. So she's going to go back to work. Something she's going to be offered. I think she's going to be working hard.
Oh, okay.
Or, I mean, it says something working very hard and being efficient and trying to achieve one's goals.
Yeah.
So because that's the Knight of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Because the last one is the King of Pentacles. This is a symbol of great success and wealth. This one represents financial wisdom and also creates wealth for others. It's a good luck card for worldly possessions and possibly health.
Okay, yeah, it's a really nice card. You know, she's very young, you know, Western age. She's going to turn 23 in June of 2022. And so, yeah, she's got a very bright future ahead of her, looks like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Mai-Li.
You're welcome.
So now what I'm going to do is we're going to be looking at using the Mahjong tile, a little bit different tool, but kind of looking at the same time frame over the next year. And we're going to look at it in 3 aspects. Overview in general, and then kind of career kind of focus, and then maybe her love life.
Okay.
Yeah. She's still very young, but hey, you know, she's very attractive and a lot of people like her. So anyway, maybe we'll make the next video about her ships, her compatibility with her ships. But let's look at what the tile says. So it says that, you know, in the next 2-3 months, it says things are going to start to come together to the center. This is the center tile. It says things are coming together to the center, kind of fitting the right time, right place. Tzuyu, if you're watching, you know what this means. It's called the Jong. Represents things coming to the center. And it says the ducks show up, the 2 bamboo. The ducks represents a relationship or a partnership. The ducks are all seen together. So it seems like something may be brewing here.
We just talked about relationships just a little earlier.
Yeah. Well, we had the Knight of Wands there over there. And it says there's going to be a lot of emphasis on communications, talking, meeting, communicating. The 6 of bamboo represents communication, talking, interacting. And it says the jade shows up. And the jade says there's something here that has some intrinsic value, like a rock of jade. But it's going to take some perseverance and effort to realize the full value of that jade, like jade jewelry. But there's something there that's worthwhile to pursue. And it says that she goes out a little bit farther. There's going to be something that really kind of is dynamic and inspiring and attractive. The spire tile represents something that's a little bit risky. I mean, it could keep her warm and cook her food, but it could also burn her and burn her resources. So it's kind of a risk-reward kind of thing going on here in the fall. But usually when this tile comes up, it says that she's going to be willing to take the risk because she feels the benefits outweigh the risk. And it says that's going to help her reach her goal or objective. The west tile shows up. This represents her goals, her objectives. So maybe this has something to do with her career as well, because this is just a general overall. And then as you kind of go to the end of the year, there's going to be a lot of talking, meeting, communicating. Maybe it's negotiating, I don't know. But the 6 of bamboo represents communications, a lot of activity around that. And the 6 of circles, the peach, says that there's going to be something. The peach represents young feminine energy, which is her. She's only going to be 23 then. She's beautiful. This represents femininity and beauty. Also represents creativity and a nice aesthetic. So maybe she's talking to people about some brand deals or working out some endorsements, you know, those kinds of things. We'll have to see what happens, but that's what the tile seems to suggest. Now looking at her career a little more specifically, let's look at the same time frame. The inner tile shows up. It's Iwan, represents the 1 of red character. Says there's a door opening up physically or symbolically that may present an opportunity for her in her career. And it says the more honest she is with herself, the more clarity she has about what to do and how to take advantage of that. This unicorn here represents honesty and clarity. And associated with that is the 1 of flowers. And the 1 of flowers is called the plum blossom. And the plum blossom is the first tree to bloom in the spring. Things are going to be opening up, new possibilities are going to start to blossom. In her career, the tiger shows up, the 8 of circles. The tiger represents authority. So something or someone, I don't know if that's JYP, her agency, or maybe somebody else, some other entity that has some authoritative influence in her career, is going to be emphasized. And it says it's going to be successful, or it's going to come together well. Because here's the Jung again. Because everything's coming together, starting to fit the right time, right place, that may allow her to maybe get some new authoritative energy in her life that's going to help her in her career. And it says as she goes out a little bit farther, she's going to be thinking very long and hard about this. The jade shows up, represents a lot of contemplative thought. Not the jade, I'm sorry, the 4 bamboo is called the carp. Actually sitting next to the fish pond here and looking at the fish and wondering what the energy is, etc. But it says after she thinks about that, she's going to be enlightened and starting something new. The 5 of bamboo is called the Lotus. represents enlightenment, awakening, and expansion and growth. So it seems like she's going to be starting something new. And it says that's going to lead to very much hopefulness about the future. This represents her hopes and dreams and wishes. And it says she's going to be changing where she is, how she spends her time, what her routine is. This is the house tile. It says there's going to be a change in energy about all her things that she does on a regular basis. It's going to be different by the end of the year. So something's coming up with her.
Well, you know that again, that reading is very similar with mine because again, it talked about her using her intuition, and be observant. A challenge, are going to be given to her, but it will be okay. And the King of Pentacles is complete success.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So that's good there. Now let's look at the love life. See what the tile say about that. So it says that there is something. There's a decision or choice she's going to be making called the sword. It represents a decision or choice that may be looming around that time. And it says that that's whatever choice she makes, it's going to feel comfortable. Maybe it's going to feel creative. Maybe the person has that kind of energy. But this is called the lute, L-U-T-E. Represents a string instrument, symbolizes the performing arts, which certainly she does. And maybe there's somebody else that does it as well. But this also represents comfort and harmony and that kind of energy, that kind of relaxed energy. So, and it seems to say there's going to be, that's going to lead to maybe some partnership or relationship. The two bamboo shows up again, the ducks. It says there's going to be maybe some type of other person that may be involved in her life, in her love life. And the jade says there's going to be something about it that, again, it's going to take some time and effort. Just like I said above here, the same tile shows up here in the overall reading. It's going to take some time and effort, but it has a lot of potential and a lot of intrinsic value to it. So she realizes that it's going to take some time. She's going to feel more comfortable about herself. The east tile represents her. She's going to be kind of doing what she thinks is best for her in her love life. And it says there's a door of opportunity that's opening up. The inner tile says the door is opening up, physically or symbolically. This one of red characters. And it says that it's going to lead to an opportunity for her to let go of some past disappointments and do some emotional healing. And she's going to be very happy by the end of the year. So that looks pretty good.
I like that reading a lot.
Wow, Chewy, wow, you're such a young girl still. I don't know. I don't know if all your fans are going to be ready to see this, but that's what it says. So we'll have to see how it kind of comes out. It's amazing because she's been going to be in twice for like 7 years next year. And so she started when she was like, 16, 17, and she competed to get into the group under that competition show called 16, and she made it, and here she is, been traveling the world, and anyway, she's still got a bright future. So
what a very fortunate young lady.
Yeah. So Chewy, we love you.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's it for now for Tzuyu, and we're going to maybe do another video about her. Perhaps maybe some of her relationships, see what this was talking about.
Well, you said relationships, and mine said a little bit about relationships as well.
Yeah, and there's a lot of these male cards running around her.
There's a lot of male energy.
Maybe there's a couple of suitors there. So yeah, so like and subscribe if you like this video, and if you want to know about your compatibility with your favorite idol or with Tzuyu or maybe two members of Twice or whatever, we'll do it if we have time. But you have to like and subscribe first because we can't do it for everybody. And then just put down in the notes, put some information about yourself. If it's going to be about you, like your birth date, your hour, day, month, year, place, city, and we'll take a look at it. And then if you want to know, with a K-pop idol or a K-drama star, then tell who you want us to check it out, and we'll check it out. We'll kind of, if you like this guy, we'll tell you what your compatibility is with that idol that you want to follow. So anyway, that's all for now. So until next time, we're going to wish you all good fortunes.
I'm your K-rap psychic. Try me twice, you'll like it. My name is Wanugee. OGs call me Wanugee. I'm a wise fortune teller and a really mellow fella. Ask me about your favorite idol. See the future, see what's vital.